Representative Eskamani, you're recognized to close.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. A lot of rhetoric in this space. I want to bring us down to reality. Again, the Biden administration has maintained many of Trump's same policies. In fact, if you just look at some of the recent headlines, U.S. can't exempt migrant children from border deportation policy. Title 42 border policy, which comes from Trump administration, is continuously to expel immigrants and upheld by a federal court in D.C. So I don't think it's fair or accurate to paint a picture of the current status of immigration as being any different than under the Trump administration. And remember, migration patterns are tied to war, they're tied to famine, they're tied to health crises, economic crises. And when you present at the border, you have a legal right to seek asylum. You have a legal right to be an unaccompanied child. You have a legal right to be treated as a human and have the same U.S. constitutional rights that make this country so great. And so I want to stress to y'all that this entire bill is not grounded in logic. It's grounded in complete fear. I, for one, refuse to live in fear. I am not afraid of a person who doesn't have a current status because they are human. And when you continue to create rhetoric that demonizes these people, you know what happens? You have events like happened in my community where there were farm workers who came in to work at a nursery and they were targeted by hundreds of protesters. And they were there with work visas. And so, members, I heard a lot of words today. Cover of darkness, shadows, the dark of night. It sounds like my memoir that I could write at the end of this session. We need to realize that this is not something to be afraid of. So please support this amendment. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.